going on, everybody? Welcome to another After Dark Comics Unleashed. As always, I am your host, J-Dub, back from the dead. With me, as always, we have Sal, the Slab Guy. Sal, buddy, where can they find you when you're not doing stuff here on Code X?
Well, that's easy to do. If you want to find me other than Codex, hop on over to YouTube and type in @Sal's Comic Corner or Instagram as the Slab Guy 77, and you can check out my stuff there.
All right, next up, Dan, the CGC series artist and going to have his own table at Baltimore.
Our own in-house artist.
Yes. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. I just posted something yesterday. What did I post yesterday? It was
Ghost Rider.
The Ghost Rider. It was the inks for the Ghost Rider cover I did for Kevin. Yeah. We're gonna have. Well, it's not gonna be me that has a table at Baltimore.
What's up, Doug?
It's gonna be we that has a table at Baltimore Comic Con.
Well, technically, no.
Hard stuff through it, but yeah, I'm gonna get like you said, CGC. I'm gonna get a couple sketch covers I've done. Graded, try and sell there. Got some original art. I have an actual comic that I'm working on, and I'm hoping between now and then that I'm able to get. I'm not going to be able to do the full comic, but I'm hoping to do a ashcan sized short little, prequel or something for it. What's up, Big Marv?
Big Marv.
Hoping to have an ashcan sized book that I'll be able to sell there and some prints. So I will be relying on all of you guys to help me choose.
Hello, Marv.
Which one or two things I've drawn to get prints made to sell there. And so you guys can all help me choose that based on what's good and what you think would actually sell.
All right.
But enough about me, because there's this guy beside me.
Do it.
I said it before, he's doing it better than anyone else alive. He's not just a man, he's the man. All over the world, he's going to comic shops. Every time he walks into a shop, there's ladies there that are just waiting for him to walk in the door. He's the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, piss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, styling and profiling, son of a gun, the Ric Flair of comics. That's Uncle Gary.
Woo!
Uncle Gary.
Awesome introduction.
Hello, Mr. Morse.
Yep, hello.
Mr. Morse.
And we don't discriminate. When I walk in the comic shop, there are men that want to see me too. It's just, it's my cross to bear to be the idol of millions. What can I say?
Don't they all faint when you walk in? I think they do.
Well, I think faint's a strong word. I think swoon is more appropriate.
I can tell you, I was watching the episodes from home, and I was pretty much fainting.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness!
And I raised your temperature a little bit too, didn't I?
Oh, that day it peaked. It definitely peaked.
There you go.
Hot blooded. Just check it and see.
It got a fever of 103. Can you do more than dance, baby?
Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't even getting up, so I was doing like the electric boogaloo in the bed.
There you go. Nice. All right. Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction, like always, Dan. And you can find me at Comic Logic. I'm a proud co-owner. As a matter of fact, you walk into Comic Logic, you might even see Sal there. Sal was there today.
Yes, I was.
Visit with Sal at Comic Logic. So come see us. We're Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store, and you can see me there every Wednesday, getting my fill with my new books, getting that 4-color ink in these veins here, pump up them muscles. I've told you all before, reading comic books makes you strong because you're lifting those books, you're turning those pages, and the next thing you do, you're lifting stacks of books. Then you have so many books, you got to put them in a short box. You're lifting that short box. Then you got so many books, you're lifting long boxes. Next thing you know, you got long boxes everywhere, and you're stacking them, and you're lifting them, and you're moving them, and you're putting them over here. Next thing you know, you get jacked, baby. Comic books make you strong. Read them. Do some push-ups, too. So there you go. That's the secret. All right. Also, Comic Logic, the first 3 Thursdays of every month, we do a Facebook Live show. The first one's our preview show, and the next two are our Ye Grumpy Old Nerd show, where myself, my best friend Mike Harbor, and our principal owner Rob Kalin, we get together and we talk comics, we talk sports, we talk music, we talk food, we talk all kinds of old man stuff. And at the end of the show, we'll tell you to get off our lawns. So please come check us out and see that. I also want to say, Comic Logic, we have 3 big events I want to talk about. We have our anniversary on April 20th is our 9th anniversary. on a Saturday, so please come see us that day. Our big event is on Free Comic Book Day, which is May the 4th, and it also coincides with Star Wars Day. And to celebrate that, we have a special signing. Mr. Brendan Wayne will be there. Mr. Brendan Wayne is the fellow that plays the Mandalorian when the helmet is on. So he does that acting. You can get his signature there. And he's also, for me, royalty because he's a grandson of John Wayne. So that I can't wait to meet him. And then our Fall Lot Con is May 19th. Now I'm pretty sure on that. I should probably check before I say for sure. But May 19th.
I think that sounds right, Gary.
Yeah, it's May 19th. May 19th is our Fall Lot Con where we have a mini Comic Con in our parking lot. Sal and Dan came down for the one we had in the fall, so this is our Spring Lot Con. So please come see us for that. Also, we want to give love to our buddy Archduke Kevy, who started the Comic Character of the Day site. It is a site that the reason we are all acquainted, and if you're not part of that, please join it. It's wonderful. We post covers of the day. Today, his character of the day was Ghost Rider 2099. So I thought, you know what? How about I do Ghost Rider 1879? And I did the original Rex Fury Ghost Rider. That was the original Ghost Rider on horseback. So, you know, we have great covers like that. It was a Frazetta cover, which is really cool. So
it was a cool cover.
Oh yeah, so it's really, you know, that's one of my favorite covers that I own is because it's Frazetta, man. And also we have a random panel today that Dan puts up there. It's usually pretty funny, and then he also does question of the day. And Sal's always a frequent contributor, and Jamie's always watching. He's making sure that we are giving you the content that you deserve. So speaking of Jamie, he's not been here for a while, but you know what? This station, even in his absence, we have kept going. You know why we've kept going? Because that man up there, the architect, he built this station on bedrock. He burrowed down into the earth and he leveled it. And he built this station on such a solid foundation, even with the absence of our creator, our high evolutionary. This station kept on through thick and thin. We just kept on, and he could watch us from afar while he's feverish in his bed, sweating bullets, the fever raging through his body. He still had that clarity of vision where he saw what he built was good and that it was lasting and it would be there and it would be a testament to the vision that he had years ago to build this station. So we're happy to have him back. He is the man. He is the founder. He is our high evolutionary that constructed this edifice for your and our entertainment, Mr. J. Dub.
Thank you for that. There wasn't much clear going on at that time. There was a lot of blurriness and a lot of like what I call blinking highlights. While I was watching the episodes, I was like,
But yet you still managed to fire me about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, because of the fact that literally the moment I opened my eyes, you were just like, yeah, I don't think Beast should be ever a part of the Avengers. It never happened. And I was like, you're fired.
Oh, no, the better one was when he was on there and he's like, he's like, no, Jamie's not here and I'm running the show. I can say what I want. And then Jamie pops up in the chat. Hey, what's up? It's like, uh-oh.
No, his eyes. He put the eyes up.
Uh-oh, you thought.
He put the eyes up. Yep.
Foreshadowing.
Dad was in the other room and couldn't hear you, but guess what? He's going to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
I still hear all of you at all times.
Sal was feeling the power, baby.
Yeah.
It was.
Real quick, Uncle Gary, isn't there something we want to give the great people viewing right now?
Oh, absolutely. Look, here at the Codex Station, all of us, all the hosts, we want you to know we have all the socials. And what we would love to do more than anything is to give them to you.
Yes, we would. And to be able to do that, all you got to do is find us at the Codex Station. And also, if you get the chance to go check out our website, thecodexstation.com, it's your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, meet the team, let us know what you like and don't like. Find all of our socials on there because we're giving them to you there as well, and so much more.
What a fabulous website it is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. Too bad the guy keeps getting fired and he can't keep up with work.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
But real fast, I just want to take the second and thank everybody on the team again. I know I always say it, but it always means it more from the heart, that the fact that like me being out for a little bit and sick and trying to deal with life itself. Thank you guys. Like without you,
Oh,
it's not
it's all right.
possible at any juncture. Like seeing it was just weird seeing everybody else on the podcast, and I'm like, me and Tim ain't even on it, and we're just sitting there watching, like calling each other, going, "We suck."
I know you don't. It's what you built, man. And you know what? This is a team sport, right?
Yeah.
This is a team sport, baby. We're all on this team.
100%.
There's
That's
no
right.
I in team,
That's
but
right.
there is an I in meat pie.
Yes, but I did have some fun
Wow.
a little bit between the sickness and coming back and recouping. If you guys haven't had the chance yet, go check out our mystery box
Oh, yeah.
or mystery packs for Detective Comics. Me and my beautiful girlfriend Precious did those that day, and we also put out a review as of this video is out right now for a book I'll be showing later today. So go check those out. Definitely happy. Definitely felt good. Rejuvenated. I'm back. I'm ready. There's more surprises to come because you guys might be getting tired of me here very, very soon if you haven't already.
Uh-oh.
So be ready for that. Jamie might be back on every episode.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. I mean, oh, great.
Yeah. Let's start the show, shall we?
Oh, man.
It's not a show unless I get fired at least once.
Yeah, it used to be Tim, but then Tim actually put in a grievance, and I'm not allowed to no more. HR
That's okay.
said no.
So, Sal, you need to find out what Tim did.
Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
HR.
I enjoy being a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Speaking of which, hi, I'm Jamie from HR. How can I help you?
Oh, shit.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Oh no.
Well,
All right.
time to break out the knee pads, baby.
Whoa, easy there, Tex.
He's already got enough gaping holes. He doesn't need.
I see what he did there. Oh man.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jamie,
That's the
is it
sound most
time to go
people
change
do
your
make.
bandana? Go change your bandana. God, man.
It's clean. Are you just mad because the hair overflows it?
Oh.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
wait,
Because there is hair.
wait a minute. We were outside standing in the rain today.
I get already
As Sal was complaining about he's joking to me and Mike about how the rain would mess up his hair. So that was funny enough. But then he's got a hoodie and he puts it up like he's protecting his hair. What the hell? What the hell is good as that?
It gets all frizzy, man. It gets
Yeah,
damn thing
all
with
all
it.
that,
Come on.
all that
Puts
shoe
his hoodie
polish
up to
shine he
protect
rubs
the
on his
hair.
head every morning is going to drain off into the sewers.
He's got such a small amount of hair, he has to do everything he can to protect what's still there.
Oh man.
I tell you, man, we're gonna go cue ball. Cue ball.
Is it the point where you're praying for a Friar Tuck even?
Oh,
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, if you do not know, someone posted a picture on Facebook of Sal when he had hair, and
I
it
did.
literally looked like a Goodfellas remake.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
in tears. I was like, that is not him.
Hey, I found a picture of me and my wife. We were dating. It was 1994. She had just graduated college. I know. And you probably still had the Codex vision then. Probably.
I did.
You know.
I did. I was a baby entrepreneur. Slinging
Hey,
bobbers for money.
I'll share that picture with you guys if you want to see it.
I need to see that.
Oh, I just went on your page and looked at. You know what you look like, dude? You look like fucking Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. There.
Yeah. Oh God.
Go get.
Right,
I've actually been confused with Billy Joel. Someone actually thought I was Billy Joel at one point. No lie.
Were they blind?
No. Because they were not
Were they
blind.
like, yeah, you look exactly like him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sing me a
Okay,
song,
Mr. Bandana.
Piano Man.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Sing
Are we
you a
ready
song.
to get into these comics today, guys?
Of course we are.
Let's dive in, baby.
I gotta look because you guys just upload stuff and like I have no idea what's going on our screen anymore. So there's like 3 different openers. So now I gotta figure out which one. But just for the fun of it, we'll see you guys in 30 seconds. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another After Dark Comics Unleashed, where we show off everything that we got this week, from back issues to mail calls to our LCS pulls and so much more. As always, I'm your host, Jamie J-Dub. Happy to be back, finally in the chair with the rest of my cavalry crew here. Oh, guys, taking a lot out of me. I haven't been able to breathe for like 3 weeks. Now getting a full sentence out feels like, I'm one more breath away from going back to the hospital. But guys, thank you again for joining us. With me, as always, we got Sal the Slab Guy, Dan Kelly Art down in the corner, and the man, the myth, the legend himself from the Library of Comics, Uncle Gary.
Woo!
So real
Sal's working
fast,
until you fire him again.
yeah, Sal's just expendable.
Whoa!
No,
Yeah.
you're
Like you're
priceless.
He's not expendable. He's dependable.
Yes, he
Yes.
is very.
You can depend on him getting fired at least once every show.
Once every show.
He did pre-show. If no one saw that, I'm sorry, but it's funny. But real fast, let's get some business out of the way. But before that business, we have a special shout out right now to our number one fan out there, Ethan, buddy. Happy birthday. We love
Happy
you.
birthday!
Hope you have a great
Birthday.
one with your dad. And give him hell for me, because you know better and you usually listen to me anyways. So, and by the way, stay up and eat whatever you want because I said so.
I hope your
There
dad
you
got you that copy of Hulk 180 for your birthday.
Yep, Hulk 180.
Hey, Ethan, I hope you have a great birthday, buddy, and I look forward to meeting you in person, my friend. So
Yes.
happy birthday, brother.
Ethan, help yourself to any of your dad's books that he has slabbed. It's yours.
And remember, Ethan, when you come to Maryland in September for the con, Sal is going to let you pick one book off of his slab wall that you get to take home with you.
No, that's not happening.
Remember to pick a good one.
Pick a good one. He says, "I got you, Jamie."
Yeah. And then Tim says also negative.
Negative.
So real fast, let's get some business out of the way. And our first order of business, Uncle Gary, you want to tell us one of our sponsors?
Our first sponsor is a comic book store that I am pretty intimately involved with. That'd be Comic Logic is one of our sponsors for this month. We are Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. Please come and see us. If you come on Wednesdays, you can catch me there. Hell, Sal came there today, and I was there today to greet Sal with one of my co-owners, Mr. Mike Harbor, my best friend. We were there, and so please come see us. We have 3 events coming up that we would especially love to see at. On April 20th, it's Saturday, is our 9th anniversary, which is a big deal. So just come out. We might have a few special sales or things going on that day. We haven't finalized it, but just still come out. We'd love to see you on our anniversary. Our big event is on Saturday, May the 4th. Not only is it Free Comic Book Day, it's also Star Wars Day. And so to celebrate the two coming together, we have Mr. Brendan Wayne, who will be signing books, pictures, and he is the actor that plays the Mandalorian when the helmet is on. He doesn't do the intricate stunt work, but all the other stuff when the helmet is on, that is Mr. Brendan Wayne, and he is also John Wayne's grandson, which means a big deal to me because the Duke is my guy. I love John Wayne movies, grew up with him, and so to meet John Wayne's grandson, and he might even have a tour of the comic museum here, which would be pretty damn cool. So Mr. Brendan Wayne will be there on a Free Comic Book Day, May the 4th. And then our last event that's coming up is May 19th is our Spring Lot Con. And what that is, it's Sunday, and our parking lot, we turn into a mini Comic Con. And so our Fall Lot Con, we had Dan and Sal came with their families, which was great. So we would love to see you all there. It's just a mini Comic Con in our parking lot, and we have books, we have action figures, we have some apparel, we have local artists that have their artwork they have done. We've had Lego figures there in the past, things like that. So please come see us, this comic-related goodness for our Lot Con. We'd love to see you there. So that is it. Comic Logic, come see us.
Yes, and for our next one, I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible, guys. We have Nirvana Comics in Knoxville, Tennessee. It is Tim's exclusive comic shop. Guys, go check them out at nirvanacomicsknoxville.com. They have online store and an eBay store as well. And they have a comic for everyone, and they want to give it to you. So go check them out. And lastly, Sal, why don't you tell them how you get that burst of energy every day?
Well, that's easy, man. All you got to go over is to w.gg and order one of these energy drinks. It's one of the cleanest energy drinks out there on the market. It doesn't taste like any of that other crap that's out there right now. There's no bad aftertaste. There's no sugar crash. There's no jitters. You don't want that stuff because that stuff gives you heart problems later on in life. If you head over to w.gg, use code-X, you can save 10% on that order. They've got a ton of flavors to mix in with your water or other special liquids if you prefer, which I have done, and we won't talk about that. But it's a very good clean energy drink, and you should check them out.
Is this a part of the show where we're talking about special liquids?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget at checkout.
Now it's a party.
Now it's a party.
Don't forget at checkout, use the keyword code-X to save yourself 10% on any order. They just released some new flavors. Definitely go try them, because I'm telling you right now, they're amazing. And I'm pretty sure Sal can slur his words together a little bit better and make it that much better.
Yes, sorry. Did I do that?
Finally. I'm anxious.
Yeah. So you guys ready to break into these comics today?
Let's do it.
I just got to mention, outside of this, Sal just sent us the picture through the chat. It's not really the hair that made me chuckle.
It's the mustache.
It's a stash, brother.
It's the mustache and
the goatee makes you look like Sal. The mustache makes you look like Al.
Oh my!
So,
Al or Alf?
Both. So let's jump into it. I will kick this one off today to start it off. As usual, guys, I always have to preface this with saying my comic shop is an hour away. I live in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, so I always get my comics in 2 weeks, and I'm always a week behind when we do the show. So I'm going to show you anyways. So we're going to start off with my independents, and these are all my pulls. First one up is from Distillery. This is Gone, number 2.
What's up, TJ?
Nice. Hey, TJ.
Hey, TJ.
What's happening? What's happening?
One of the books that we reviewed that came out as of this episode being filmed. If you find this, I'm Already Dead. You can see our full review of this book. And this is from Dark Horse.
Yeah. You should check out that review on the Codex Station right now.
Is that regular comic sized, or is that like
that's magazine size? It's actually surprisingly less than magazine size.
Really?
Yes, because if you look at the book before it, Gone.
Yeah, that's like the size they do all the Black Label stuff in.
Just a little bit smaller.
Graphic novel
Nice.
Next up from Oni Press, Invasive number 3. Another great book that we'll be reviewing.
Very cool.
Another one on the list, Lotus Land from Boom Studios. This is number 4. I have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 114 variant, and this is the helmet variant.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very good.
Still collecting. I'm still going hard.
Is that one going on the wall?
I'm going to try to make this whole top layer.
How many of those did they do?
Every single issue right now for their event, Darkest Hour, has one.
How many different colors of the Rangers were there?
Oh, God. Depending on what season. I think there's up to 17 different colors, but they mix and match too, because different black, like Yellow Rangers, different Red Rangers, different Green Rangers, different suits all together. And right now it's a mixture of all of them. So getting a different variant for each issue.
Yeah, because if they do one for like each Ranger in each iteration of it, I mean, that's hundreds.
Oh, man, really? Wow.
Yes.
That's hundreds and counting.
Yes.
No
because
idea.
it might be one color, but different suit, different person, different era, all of that. Speaking of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I've got issue 117, still with Darkest Hour, which is going to be a year-long event, which has been amazing so far. One me and Dan were talking about earlier, World Tree number 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie turned me on to that book. I went out and picked up all the issues right when issue 7 came out, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's definitely something you should check out.
And I'm always going to say this, one of the most underrated books out there right now, at least in my eyes, issue 28 of Undiscovered Country. And that ends with Snyder and Soule co-writing. Book has been amazing since it started coming out. We've got from Image. Which one is this? 0.5. Okay, no. Radiant Black, issue 28. And then issue 28.5.
Did you read those yet?
No, I have not gotten to these yet. I'm working my way towards them. Now we're moving into Marvel. First up, we got Ultimate Spider-Man #2.
Nice. That was good.
Nice.
And then the variant for #2.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
I love that one.
You just hit the jackpot.
Yep, he's changing it. So I just gotta say, Sal, I saw that picture of you. That is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
And
Thank you, sir.
And you look like you're embracing your heritage there, and you're running a crew. And I'm gonna send you a picture where it looks like I was probably in your crew.
I would be honored if you were in my crew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where
He
I
was
look
started
like
collecting massively a long time ago.
If you were one of the merry men with him.
well, not that crew. One of the more ethnic men
Yeah.
at the pizzeria.
All right.
There you go.
The next
Checking
up,
this out.
Incredible Hulk #9, which I'm loving this series.
Oh, isn't it great?
It's
That's
amazing.
a great series. Folks, if you're not reading Incredible Hulk, you got to pick it up.
Yes.
I just posted a random panel of the week from that. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it
So
was
next
the
up-
transformation scene.
Carnage #4.
Oh, yeah.
I love this cover.
That's a great issue as well.
The Immortal Thor #7.
That's a great cover.
Oh yeah, we talked about it last week where he's like fighting Cringer or Battle Cat.
Mhm. Battle Cat. Mhm.
Yeah, it looked
One
like
that
it
I
was
never
just
thought I
out
would get, but the girlfriend controls what she gets, so now I get it. #1, Spider-Punk, Arms
There you go.
Race.
Okay.
And then, for fun, the foily goodness of it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Nice.
All right, so foil covers from the '90s have come back big. What's the next thing that's going to come back? Are we going to have the holograms, the lenticular stuff?
I want the lenticular ones. I
The
love
die
those.
cut covers.
Oh, if
Alright.
they do another thing like the Wolverine 50 with the claw marks.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Sweet.
But I have one that I was really shocked. I didn't know it was coming out. And then when I found out, I put it on my list anyways. I have What If Venom #1.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's it.
And that's going to be a series, right? Where it's like
It's
like
5
mini-
issues.
Yeah, where it's like each one is if Venom attached to a different character.
Yeah.
Yes. It was the same thing they did with Miles Morales, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, where there was like, what if he was Captain America? What if
he was Thor?
Thor? And yeah,
Now, Avengers Twilight #3.
that was good.
That is a good book.
Yes, I'm working my way towards it. Trust me. The Amazing Spider-Man #44.
Yep. There you go. It's got maps, baby.
Got maps in
The
it.
maps.
It's Tim's favorite book.
It is.
So we're breaking into DC with Wonder Woman #5.
I'm not.
That's
That's
Nice.
been
I like that
I've
cover.
been enjoying that book.
Yes.
I like it.
Tom King fell off for me a long time ago, but he's making his way back slowly but surely. Probably my favorite cover, I would say, from this whole thing, Superman #11.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I grabbed that last week. Isn't that great? And they're making like a shock wave in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
just a line behind him.
Yeah.
Green Arrow #9.
That's
That
a
is
wicked
cool.
cover.
That's
I love
a pretty
that.
good book.
I have the Flash #6.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
I like
cool.
that cover. Yeah.
that's pretty wicked.
So we have Detective Comics 1082.
Oh, that's
And that's Batman and the horse he rode in on.
Yeah, go figure. Jay Garrick Flash #5.
Awesome.
oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's fun cover.
Flashes.
That's been a
Flashes.
fun book.
Flash Family.
Flash eye. Flash eye. Flashes.
Harley Quinn #37.
Flashers.
Flashers.
Flashers. I like that.
Pam said she doesn't have much of the gimmick stuff, but she does have that die-cut Wolverine cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's an
one of
awesome
the best
book to
gimmick
have.
ones of all time.
I have that book slated to be slabbed in my slab stack.
Yeah.
Slab to be slated.
Slated to be
Slated to be
slabbed, slabbed to be slabbed.
Yes.
Yeah, the slab.
It's in his
Tight.
it's in his stack of 350,000 books that he's going to send to get slabbed.
Yeah, even though he's got a budget.
You.
Next up, Titans number 8.
Oh, that's a great cover.
Like it.
Pretty cool. I like that.
We have Nightwing 111.
That was a good book.
Yeah.
That was a good read.
Taylor on Nightwings has not missed a beat. The book that I got to say that Uncle Gary made me read because I felt bad I wasn't reading it right away, because it is probably the most fun I've had on a book aside from Batman Beyond Neo Gothic. Justice League versus Green Lantern versus Kong number 5.
There you go.
That is a fun book, isn't it?
It
Oh
is.
my God.
What does Tim say? It's a popcorn book, right?
Popcorn, man. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then lastly, for my pools, I have Batman 144.
That's a great cover.
Nice.
Yes. That's a good one.
All right. I'm going to get into my small Heroes Corner comics real fast. So we have the facsimile Amazing Spider-Man 252.
Yep. Very cool.
Yep.
Nice.
But then to go along with the foil in this, got the foil
There you go.
cover too.
There you go.
I thought you weren't a fan of the foil covers.
I'm not. Guess who is?
And guess who is now?
Guess who has to pay for him? Now, this is a book that we found, or she actually found, that we're going to be doing a review on, which I've never heard of, but it's from Boom Studios. And it's issue 1. It's called Hunt for the Skinwalker.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds creepy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Picked up the facsimile.
Hold on. We got to put this up. Put this up.
The last one, TJ?
Or DJ.
Yep.
Yeah. But the
There
sad
you go.
part is that like I can't even afford graded books. So sorry, Sal.
I can't make fun of him too much because I gave him a stack of books that I wanted to get graded to like send send in like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yep.
Oh God. But I picked up the facsimile of Green Lantern 87.
Nice.
Yep. It's a great book.
That's my goal. That's my goal book for this year.
I got the sketch cover for that one, so I got to figure out what to do on it.
Yeah. Next up, I have Wolverine 41 variant.
That's a cool cover. I love that.
And wrapped in the Canadian flag.
Yep. And then lastly, because I'm not an X-Men fan, but someone has become an X-Men fan, I don't like it at all. The facsimile of X-Men number 4.
Oh, nice. First brother.
Is she not allowed to like Cyclops?
Oh, she doesn't like him either.
Okay.
Neither does the little dude.
Oh,
The first time I call him Bub, and the reason for that is the first time he smiled with me, we were watching X-Men animated series where Wolverine
Yep.
punched Cyclops in the stomach, and he smiled so big,
Wow.
and I was like, perfect. This is just amazing. All right, and lastly, my back issues. Now, I said this, Uncle Gary, she picked them out. She wanted them, but she doesn't really know writers and artists all that well. Yeah, she picked out Straczynski,
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
and that is The Resistance.
Very good. Look at that. What a great
AWA.
cover.
oh, yeah.
That is
look
a
at
great cover.
So that's
Yeah.
and Mike Diodato Jr. is on this as well.
Are you going to be getting all the books from AWA that tie into that?
I'm gonna try because I looked into it, but that's issue 1, issue 2.
Oh, that's a really cool cover.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
This is the variant for 2. Ah, there we go.
I like that too. Those are very cool covers.
We have issue 3.
Like it.
Nice.
And then another variant for 3. Issue 4.
Oh, look at that. That is great.
Just went on a binge here and buying them all.
Yeah. Issue 5.
Is it ongoing?
It is a 6 issue.
Okay.
And then issue 6.
The cool thing about that whole thing that he did with AWA is it was all these interconnected miniseries, and they were written in a way that if you read all of them, it's like, you know, it's like giving you a complete, like a complete view of the whole thing. But you could read each miniseries individually without having to read all the other ones, and you wouldn't be lost. Because I read some of them, but I didn't read all of them, and I didn't feel like I was lost at all. Like, oh, I got to read these other 5 books to know what's going on with this. So I thought that was really cool that they were able to frame it that way.
Right. All right. So let's do this. Next up, we have the Slab Guy himself.
Hey,
There he
there we
is.
go. All right, there we go. Have you taken the moment to click like, share, and subscribe to our channel? Have you done it?
I don't think they have.
Do it now. Do it now. All right.
And Jamie and Dan, I sent you the pictures of me being a #1 Goomba for Sal's mobster there too.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my God.
The people tell me, God dang, you look like a mob dude. Look like you're in the mob.
Like, I love the fact that you're next to the landline,
Yeah.
just posing.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, you got to ready to go when the boss calls. You know, we got somebody to take out, man.
Uncle Gary, I want to be you when I grow up.
So
I swear to God.
I did not sort my books, so they're going to be a mix of everything. Okay.
Do whatever you need to, buddy.
How
Okay.
dare you?
I know. Tim is probably going, oh my God.
Tim ain't
All right.
here. He's
I
fired.
know he's
today.
not. We're going to start off with Ultimate X-Men #1.
That's
Not
on
a
my
fan
list.
of Peach Momoko's cover on this one.
I'm not a fan of her and Carriers on that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As an X-Men book of one X-Men.
That's actually on my pull list now.
Okay, well there you
Guess
go.
whose decision that was, because it was not mine.
Okay, so this is an independent. It looked kind of weird, so I picked it up. Golgotha.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks like. Oh, where's that from? IDW.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Was Golgotha the hill where Christ was killed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the name of the like you said,
The
the
mountain.
hill where
The
he
hill.
was crucified, where they used to crucify everyone.
Yeah.
Golgotha. And it's called Golgotha then.
Okay.
You being the Catholic should know that. All right. I picked up What If Aliens #1. The good
What if
old
Burke
Rob
lived?
Reiner.
Nice.
Burke doesn't need to live. Burke should have
Yep,
died
Burke
the
doesn't
way
live.
he died. Piece of shit.
I tell you, when I first saw that movie, I hated his character so badly that anything else I saw him in, I couldn't stand him. It was like already I had to hate on him, and I had to learn to separate. Okay, this is not the character from Aliens. This is someone else completely different.
An episode of Mad About You would come on, and Sal would be like, "Screw that guy."
Screw that guy.
Yeah. Where's the alien coming to get him?
Yeah.
The fog.
#1. Weapon X-Men. So I have read this one. It's interesting. It's going across all universes. I do not like the fat Wolverine, melted ice cream Wolverine.
Okay. I didn't realize that came out this week. I missed that.
Void Rivals #7.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I didn't realize I had this one as well. Oh, I got a dupe of this one. Spectacular Spider-Man #1.
That's on my list as well. I can't wait to dig into that one.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had a dupe of it, like there's only one dupe that he has.
A duplicate. Batman 145. Dark.
Yep.
We got Venom #31.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
Variants to come later.
No.
X-Men 32. What? You shocked?
Lockheed in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if shock's the word.
What's the word then?
Give me a minute. I'll think about it.
Okay, think about it. Get back to me.
Oh, well.
Giant-sized Spider-Gwen.
Shocked.
That's a shocker. This is a Titan comic called Dark Souls.
Ooh, look at that.
Is that based on the video game?
I don't know. Never played the video game. But I read #1. It was interesting enough for me to pick up #2.
Yeah.
So
Titan actually comes out with some good stuff, surprisingly. Like,
and yeah.
no, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. And because of Tim, I picked up the Savage Sword of Conan,
The magazine, yeah, nice.
the magazine, and he's right. It's all in black and white, and that it just gives it a different feel,
Is that
and
Solomon
it's really
Kane?
cool.
Was
What's
that
that?
Solomon Kane on the picture on the page you just
Oh,
showed?
let me see. I just want to see. I don't know. I just opened randomly to a page.
Yeah, it looked like him, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it did.
Oh, but yeah, Patrick Zerker. Yeah, I follow him on Twitter, and he was posted something about how much fun he was having doing Solomon Kane. I didn't realize it was in that book.
All right. So, like Gary had said, I was at his shop today. I did film it on the spot because I picked up some slabs, which I'll show in a few minutes here. But I also picked up some other books, and Uncle Gary also picked up some books for me. We're going to go with the Batman 142 Joker foil variant, baby.
I have that. I love it.
Such a great cover.
It's
I'm already keeping a list for when we do the Codex Awards. At the end of the year, I'm keeping a list of best covers as I go, and that's one of the few that's on my list right now.
All right. So we got What If Venom.
Yeah.
Really good action on that. More variants to come in a few minutes.
Sal, and matter of fact, Sal met Eternal Knights today too. Met Adam.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he did. He was there.
So-
He's a good guy.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I showed those already, so let's just put those aside. I also have the Green Arrow Green Lantern variant
Foily version. Yeah.
foily version. All right, because Uncle Gary twisted my arm. He said I had to have this, so he bought it. Thank you.
You had to
Uncle
read
Gary.
it too.
I did read it. I enjoyed it.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
That's what a comic's supposed to be. Fun.
Duplicate. Okay, that was a dupe because I didn't realize I bought it. All right, and hold on. Another Venom variant, the 31. Look at him. He's actually reading a Spider-Man comic book. I believe it's the Spider-Man.
I was going to say, that's the Spider-Man. That's the book that just came out that he's reading.
Yeah.
Yep. So, as you can see,
there you go.
The book that he's reading. Let's put that there. All right. So, Edge of the Spider-Verse, number 1, Weapon 8. It looks like 1, 2, 3. Yep, Weapon 8.
And I guess they're going to introduce a new character, like in every issue of that.
Yeah, I think that's what their plan is for that. One of my good friends' son is having a birthday tomorrow, which we're going to his birthday party. So I picked up this book, thanks to Uncle Gary's advice as well.
It's a good choice.
Oh yeah, that's a fun book. That's a really fun book.
So
it's a 3 series.
He's turning 8, so this is not too graphically violent. So I think this is a good choice for him.
And it's by Parker, who did Bone, which is a great series, for all ages. So can't go wrong there.
All right. Now, this is a trimmed down version of My Heroes Pool.
Yeah.
They're all different versions of Venom.
Very.
Coming up. First up is Ultimate Spider-Man number 2.
Yeah.
And I also got this cover as well.
I like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gang War number 44. Because it's got maps, I got the
there you go.
That with Shock.
They ought to have a variant cover that's just the map.
Yeah, they should. That would be awesome. I would
maybe for the last
heartbeat.
issue of the crossover, they'll have a variant cover that's a fold out that just has all the maps.
All the maps. So this is number 44 again. Another variant with that.
Like that.
I'm going to be picking up a couple issues of that soon because I saw that Todd Nauck is going to be coming on and drawing a couple issues.
The one thing I wish they would have done, which I don't think they've ever done, maybe Uncle Gary, you can quote me if I'm wrong, but it would be so cool in this whole gang war storyline is if like you see Spider-Man like fighting and then in the background you see like Daredevil fighting somebody, but then the Daredevil book is reversed where in that panel you hit like Spider-Man in the background, so there's like more continuity because everywhere in New York they're fighting.
Yep.
Yeah.
What like
that's actually a great idea.
That would be cool. I don't recall a circumstance where they've done that, but that is cool. I like it.
Yep. All right, so moving on. This is a great variant cover.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
Little twip action. Twip. That might move to the stack to be slabbed. All right, so we got Batman number 144. Him
Yeah.
up in the rafters. Ah, there we go.
Nice.
Nice
I
cover.
like that. This is Batman 143. With all you see is
that's
his arm
cool.
reaching in and grabbing the Joker's
Yep.
collar. And this is Batman 142.
Finch. Yeah.
Good cover.
Switching back to Marvel, I picked up Wolverine Marvel Madripoor Knights.
I've heard so many different things about that book.
I enjoyed it.
Did
I
you?
enjoyed it too.
Okay.
Wolverine number 44. And if you haven't been reading this series, you gotta read this series. It is not for kids.
Isn't it Percy that's on that book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was saying that's the way he wanted this book to end, like his tenure on the book to end, was the Sabretooth War.
Well, it's pretty intense so far, and that little tag on the front that says, what was it phrase like mature? Yeah, not for kids. That is no joke. It is definitely something that's not for kids. Some of the stuff that they've been doing in each issue, I said it before. I think I said it last week. I'm surprised that they're getting away with it in a mainstream Marvel book with such a big character like Wolverine.
Right.
All right. Predator number 1, the Last Hunt Predator, I should say.
That is a cool cover.
Last Hunt. That's a great cover. This picks up where the other series left off with the lady still hunting the predators, and they have predator tech on them, so they're hunting down predators, which is pretty awesome.
And if somebody knows that Clint Eastwood movie, the name of it, I can't recall it right now. But
in a World War II movie like that, Japan, USA.
Flags of Our Fathers.
Well, I didn't think that was from the world. I didn't think that was from the Japanese perspective, though.
Oh no, not the Japanese perspective. Wasn't that the American one?
Yeah, it was, but he was saying that there was a
the Japanese. Oh, which that one was? Let me check.
So maybe when he was younger. Maybe when he was younger, yeah. Yeah, I just don't recall that movie.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, we got Green Lantern number 8 of the swimsuit edition.
Nice.
I'll look it up. I'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah.
And then we got the Hal Jordan cover on that.
That's fun. That's great cover.
Yeah, I was right. The one from the American perspective was Flags of Our Fathers. The one from the Japanese perspective is Letters from Iwo Jima.
Okay.
They both came out in 2006.
Okay.
So we got the Kyle Rayner cover for that one too.
Love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Invincible Iron Man number 15, which I am digging this series lately. It's been really good.
That is a badass.
Jamie, do you have that Kyle Rayner cover? Because I think I put one back for you.
No, you got it for me.
Okay. I still have it. Okay. It's there. I've got it. Yeah.
Thunderbolts number 3.
See, I can't do Thunderbolts anymore because every time I pick up Thunderbolts in a series, it gets like canceled after 4 issues.
All right. I too got the What If Venom Loki variant or Loki cover. I got the plain black cover.
Of course you did.
Got the She-Hulk homage. What is it? 316, I believe. Amazing Spider-Man 316.
Yes. Yeah.
I also got the She-Hulk cover where she will come in and rip up your Venom books.
Yeah.
I think Sal would have an aneurysm if that happened.
Yeah, I know. So
you'd be like, you're going to be here for a while.
So even though you got this for me, that's okay because I'm going to slab one of these guys.
So you got a second one. Look at you.
Yes.
He got way more than 2. He's just only showing you 2.
Yeah. There's 7 just sitting next to his leg.
Shut up, guys. I'm talking here. I'm talking here.
Talking here.
He's like, I'm going to send my muscle after you.
Awesome.
That's why I'm waiting by the phone. I'm waiting for him to call.
That's right. You got your pager on you?
Yeah.
I'll beep you when I need you.
Hey, I still have a working pager from my days at Metro. From the early days where we had the pagers.
All right. So a couple of back issues I did pick up. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 283.
Oh, that's a cool issue.
You know what the funny thing about that is, Sal? is that every time there's an auction, it notifies me that you are picking up stuff on my Facebook.
What?
So now I see everything that you claim, and I really want to go in there and just outbid you by like 10 cents on everyone.
Go
Hey,
ahead, man.
That Spider-Man cover looks like Parker's about to pop a squat there.
I know. It's a good thing, like the symbiote's like a fluid costume. He would rip
Yeah,
those
I
pants.
think so.
I like that issue. I remember as a kid that was one of the first Spider-Man issues I got out of like a back issue bin.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
I didn't know Sal liked Venom.
Welcome to the show,
Yeah.
Richard.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, Richard. So which number is this? 272. With Slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a pager when I was a delivery guy for the pharmacy.
So yeah. So this is funny. The Slide character. The Superior Spider-Man series where it was Doc Ock taking we had taken over Peter Parker's body. He fought Slide, and Slide was making the comments, "Oh, you'll never catch me," and he just set up a pathway where he ramped into the bay, because every time he tried to hit him, he would slide off or slide there, and he just created a pathway that just made him go and then ramp up into the bay. It was really hilarious. All right, number 273,
Beyonder.
Puma. First time watching, Richard? All right, so those are the issues. I've got slabs to show. Do you want me to hold off, or you want me to show those now?
Just do it now.
I know what one of them is.
Oh yes, you do. So
Nice.
that'll come. That'll come later. I picked up a Darth Vader Mandalorian cover.
Oh, nice.
Ugh.
I think that's one of the ones of mine I gave you to slab, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
I'll just pick that one, and you can keep mine.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Dan, I actually picked this up very cheap, so maybe I can work out a deal with you.
I just gave it to you to slab, thinking because I picked up when Sprouse was doing all those covers. I picked up all the ones that had to do with the Mandalorian, because I was like, all right, technically this is the first appearance of every one of these Mandalorian characters.
Right. So got an Avengers number 223.
Nice.
Doesn't it have Beast in it?
No, he left in issue 216.
Yeah,
I know, but I feel like Beast should just be an Avenger and just be in all of it.
Yeah,
Great cover.
Look, guys, I don't know what you're talking about. Beast has always been an Avenger. Always will be. So don't
there you go. Now he's backtracking.
All right. I have a gold Spider-Man number 1.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yep.
Was that what grade was on that? 9 what?
That's a 9.8, baby.
9.8? Yep.
9.8.
You just roll 9.8s, don't you?
I do.
After you showing that, and like Wes, showing off all the gold and silver ones he got with that collection, it just takes me back to when that book came out and it was really hot and I wanted them, but nice, yeah, he's got the complete one now.
Oh, look,
now, when did the Avengers loan the Beast to the X-Men? I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, look into that. Oh, I think that's X-Men number 1.
that was a different Beast. He doesn't count.
So if you see up on my top wall there, I have the other connecting covers all in a 9.8. So now I have this at a 9.8. And Dan suggested I get the wraparound book and slab that at a 9.8.
You've got to, man. It's not a complete set if you don't have that one.
All right. Invincible Iron Man number 150.
That is a great book. That is a great story for anybody that hadn't read it. You need to read
Absolutely.
that.
I believe that was like one of all of our top covers. Right? It was Doom.
Yeah.
And that's one of the ones that you sent off to get graded.
That is.
Kent,
the Spider-Man, the X-Men, this one and this one right here.
All through Kent at the Comic Con, right?
Yep.
The Comic Con. Give him some love.
Yep.
Great Art Adams.
Yes. So Kent from the Comic Club, he shows up at Comic Logic twice a month, the second and fourth Saturday.
Yep.
He does all your pressing and cleaning. He worked these books really well for me, I believe, and they were actually damaged at CGC, and they tried to play it off and say, "Oh, these books are damaged," and he was like, "No, I have high-res pictures of these without the damage. You guys damaged them." So they credited him the charge for the slabbing. He got them back. He cracked it, repressed it, got them pretty again, and sent them back off. So
Nice.
this one came back as a 7.0 because it has some color breaking fibers in it. And on the spot that I did today, we go into a little bit of in depth on what is the color breaking rule on that. We get some more details on that. Now, this is get ready for some foily goodness. I'm going to hide the grade on this one, but Dan knows. I know.
I saw it.
Yeah.
That's what that was from New York, right?
That's from New York Comic Con. Batman Superman #1. And thanks to Dan because he pointed this out to me on eBay. I saw this and
You're gonna get.
It's a 9.9.
9.9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
That's
a nice
sweet.
one.
I can't show you the 9.9 and the cover at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a gold book with the 9.9 in gold too.
Yep, exactly.
That's
Goldie
pretty cool.
goodness.
Yeah, I told him once a week or once every other week, I'll go on eBay and I'll just type in like CGC 9.8, CGC 9.9, and I'll just scroll through what's on there, and I'll always put it as where you can tweak your search, and I'll put it as lowest, whatever the lowest price is, and I'll put some on my watch list, knowing that they'll usually go higher than I'm willing or than I'm able to spend. But every once in a while, I'll see one that someone else will like. I'm like, oh, Sal might dig this. I'll send to him. Like I send some to Tim too. I sent a couple of them to Sal, I think this morning too.
You did, jerk. Because now I got those in my watch as well.
That book is like a
one,
mirror.
though.
That book is like a mirror. It's so shiny.
It is. It is.
You can look in it and fix your hair.
There we go. We're good. The Flash one you sent me is already going too high. So, yeah.
That other one cool looking though.
So the other little story with this is that X-Men 9.8 that's going to go up there. I did a pre-screen, which means I was, if it didn't come back as a 9.8, I didn't want to create it. So I had to have that as a 9.8 to make that match, and I did that. So it matched. So awesome.
Perfect.
Looks good.
What would you have done if that would have come back as a 9.9? Because it's cool that it would have been higher, but it would have thrown it all completely off.
No, I still like how it's gold on gold.
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's a good question. If it was a 9.9, what would you have said? Lower it?
I don't know. I guess I would have taken it because I would have taken it and got another X-Men book to send off to get a 9.8.
I was going to say he probably would have sold that one, bought a 9.8, and taken the rest of the money, bought something else.
Yeah, it's true too. True. All right, that's all my stack.
Good job.
Who's next?
Dan Kelly-Art.
Kelly-Art, man.
And Richard said all those foils from DC foil covers are awesome. I'm like, yeah, they are. I've already picked up a few more. So,
and that's why I sent them that one when I saw it on eBay. I was like, all right, this price point's above what I'm able to afford, but I know Sal is collecting these covers, and plus it's a 9.9 that looks really cool. So, and that's your first 9.9 too, right?
That is correct.
Nice.
That is correct. So, yep. Thank you again to Ken Hubbs for doing the book slabbing for me and pressing and cleaning.
All right, so I'll start off with my DC stuff. I also got the Shazam #9, one of the only books that I picked up this week that I was able to read so far. And yeah, Gary, you're right. It's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Fun story.
It is.
I like the one panel with Metamorpho at the beginning when the creeper's kind of bad mouthing him, and he's just sitting there like watching TV, like he's got the little thought bubble thing, like. Yeah, that was a super fun book. But that's what Shazam has been so far since it launched. Like, it's just been a really fun, entertaining book.
That and World's Finest, written by the same guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I saw it. It's funny too. I saw in there's an ad for a preview. They're doing a crossover between Batman and Dylan Dog, which is going to be the second time they've done a crossover between them. So that ought to be pretty interesting too. Tell the truth, Sal. Did that book fall off the back of a truck in New York?
we won't talk about where I acquired the book, okay?
Sal found the seller and made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
That's right.
I also got Batman 145. And the last DC book I got, another Batman, which I've really been looking forward to since I saw it announced.
So
Batman
good.
First Night.
Cool.
Yeah, I
It was
haven't
very
read it
good.
yet. I just kind of flipped through it, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. And it's Batman right when he started out, when he still had the purple gloves.
Mike Perkins did the art on that, and he is
yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah, and Dan Jurgens wrote it. So, only one independent. So this week I got Void Rivals number 7.
Cool. Because that happened at exhibitor badges at AwesomeCon. Oh God, the exhibitor badges fell off a truck.
For Marvel, I got more Marvel this week. One I got was this book that Marvel announced they're going to start doing a free book that's giving out the free Marvel must-haves, and I'm like, hey, if it's free, I'll pick it up. So
That's your type of price.
Well, the price is right.
But it's cool because each issue, like this one, reprints 3 Marvel books. So it reprints issue 1 of Spider-Man Deadpool, issue 1 of, which is, I don't say older book, but not that old, but from a few years ago. And then Miss Marvel New Mutant number 1, which is a recent thing, and Immortal Thor number 2, which is another recent book. So it's cool. It's a free book. You can flip through it, especially if they're reprinting newer books. Like, hey, you know what? You might read something in there you might not have normally picked up, and flip through it and go like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll add this series. But either way, anything that's low priced or especially free that could get people interested in buying something else is a super big positive. I also got Spectacular Spider-Man number 1, but I got the sketch cover, so I'll figure out some Spider-Man thing to draw on that. And like Sal, I also got the blank sketch cover for the What If for the Venom, so thought I might be able to do a cool Venom on that with the
Would
silver.
you do like I was gonna say, would you do a silver ink type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to. I can't draw on it on.
You're doing negative space Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll see. I got it. There's a couple ideas for Venom things that I've been wanting to draw. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. So something like this is the perfect opportunity to do it.
Would you let me ask you this: in your drawing of that, since you got a couple of ideas that you want to do, would you actually draw them on like a normal piece of paper first and say, "Nah, I wouldn't like that on the black background," or "Yeah, that would look cool if I did something else with that"?
Well, I don't know if I've ever shown here before, but the card stock that they use for the sketch covers, it's better than what it used to be, because the stuff they used to use years ago was total garbage. The stuff they use now is better, but it's not good for erasing a lot. I'm not one of those artists that that like could sit down and be like, oh, draw this and just draw it perfectly the first time. Like, I erase a lot, redraw, and do all that. So I don't draw whenever I come up with something. I don't do it directly on the sketch cover anymore, because I've done that before, and there's just too much stuff when I erase that it leaves old lines behind. So everything I draw that goes on a sketch cover, I draw it on Bristol board first to make sure that I get it where I want it, and then I'll like light box it or some other way onto the sketch cover after I know, like, all right, it's drawn. It's, this is how I want it to be. Like, I'm not going to have to keep erasing to change this detail or that. So yeah, whatever I would do on this, I would draw on something else first, and then, and then kind of decide, if I wanted to do it on there or not. But I'm thinking about doing like a thing with Venom, like just from like the neck up, or maybe from the shoulders up, not like a full body thing.
A checkup from the neck up.
I also got the What If Aliens number 1, which looking forward to reading this. Seems pretty cool, and it's cool now that Marvel has the license for all these other characters. Maybe we'll see some more What If stuff for Aliens. Maybe we'll see some for Predator. That would be pretty cool.
Most definitely.
I got the 3rd print of Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. Just because I figured, whatever, I bought the 1st print and I bought the 2nd print, might as well have them all. I got Ultimate X-Men number 1, which I'm not a big Peach Momoko fan. I just bought it because I said, hey, whatever, it's the 1st issue, I'll give it a try. I'll pick it up, I'll read it, I'll see if I like it or not. Maybe I'll be surprised. I was not surprised. This was the only other book I had a chance to read so far this week. I didn't care for it. I'm not going to be picking up the rest. It just, there's nothing about that book to me that screamed X-Men. And I know that it's the Ultimate Universe and they want to do something different, but there's nothing about it where I was like, ooh, X-Men. And I like the character in an armor. Like, I like the character, but just, it didn't seem like anything having to do with them. Since the new Sensational She-Hulk, number 6. And what's the Legacy 184, but current issue 6. And, of course, my man, Captain America, number 7.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Yeah.
Good book, Straczynski.
Yeah, the book is there's a different artist on this one. It's still good. But yeah,
It's still good.
I mean, the artist that's been on has been really good, but
Yeah.
I mean, I like the last Cap series, but I know that it didn't sell very well, which is why they canceled it and went with this. I got a bunch of back issues here that I got from various places. So the first couple, I went to I went back to that Second Story Books, the used bookstore that has a comic section, last night and picked up a couple things. So I got Fables issue 2.
Nice.
So yeah, and and all their stuff is half price, so it's $5, but it was half price, so it was $2.50, which the book is worth. It's not like it's worth hundreds of dollars, but it's worth significantly more than $2.50. And so I think I just need issue 1 now, really, to issue 1 and then 150. I think to have the full run.
150 was a trade.
Oh, you know what? I do have that then. That's right.
Yeah, issue 150 was a trade paperback.
Yeah, because that was the final
Final one.
Final thing. Yeah, okay, I do, because I was wondering when they restarted. I looked at it, I'm like, why don't I have that 150? I bought every issue of that. That's why it wasn't in the box, because it's on the shelf here with all the trades.
Yep.
All right, so then I just need 1, and I think 1 or 2 of the new issues that I missed. And then I got the first 3 issues of this because there was only $2 each. Ex Machina, number 1, number 2, and number 3, because they had them and whatever, they're $2.
Mm-hmm.
Some of here's some stuff I got from a seller off of eBay, basically just because it was search around on eBay and found stuff that was a really good price. So I got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 books from this series for a total of $15 plus whatever the couple bucks shipping. Marvel Team Up number 124.
Yeah, that's cool.
Spider-Man the Beast.
Yeah.
That's back when he was
Look at
an Avenger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
125.
Mm-hmm. Tiger.
134.
Oh, there you go. Jack of Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
135. And for $15, even though these, like this one's got, got like this date written on it, but even still, for $15, it was a great price for these, because these were all books towards the end of the run for this series. So
Went to 150. Yep.
143.
Black costume. Yeah.
146. And the cool thing, Gary knows you've got, what are you, like 1 or 2 issues away from the complete run?
No, on that I'm more. I've got 20 issues I think to go on that, something like that.
Ooh.
But the cool thing about it was like you would see main characters in it, but it was a way to kind of put a spotlight on some characters that didn't really, that never really got much of a time to shine outside of it.
No, I need more than that. I've got the first issue though. The first 2 issues, I think. Yeah.
Number 147, and this was one that I was happy to get in it because I had a few issues of this when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to them, but this was one of the ones I had. So I kind of want to get all the ones that I had when I was a kid. I don't know how much I'll get, since it's 150 issues, and some of them, especially the early ones, are a little pricey. But I want to at least get the ones that I had back then, just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, those are in great shape too.
Yeah, these are all pretty good. And,
there's the Cannonball one. Yep.
Cannonball.
The 141 is a little pricey too, because that's the black costume Spider-Man, the first one.
And then Yeah, and it's like I said on the Cannonball show the other day, I believe this is the only time that Cannonball has had a logo used on a Marvel comic, on any
I,
comic.
I don't know of any others either. Yep.
It was created for that and then never used again.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the rest of this stuff I got from a guy on Atomic Avenue. They was all pretty cheap. But I got Sandman Mystery Theater #1, #2, and #3. So, like I said, when I picked the ones up last week at Time Warp, like this is a series that I'm kind of passively collecting whenever I find, cheap ones. And most of the issues in the series are pretty inexpensive. I think like some of the ones towards the end of it when they were lower print runs are a little pricier, but it's just a cool, a cool new art series.
I think I'm missing 17 and 50. I think are the two I'm missing on Sandman missing Mystery Theater.
Absolutely, Big Marv.
Yeah.
And then I got this New Mutants issue 69, which I thought I had it, but when I was digging through my New Mutants books the other day to pull out covers to put on the spinner rack for when we did the Cannonball episode, I was like, oh, there's no 69 here. So I don't know what happened to it, but I picked that up. And New Mutants Summer Special #1. So the last book I need now to complete my run of that is New Mutants #98. Of course,
Oh,
the big one in it.
you should be able to pick that up easy.
Yeah.
There's a facsimile of it coming out soon.
Yes, there is.
There's already been a couple facsimiles of it, but I've got the first prints for everything else, and I got the first cable, the first issue, all that. So I want to get that for it. I do want to get the second issue or the second print of 87, the cable one with the gold background, and the second and third prints for 100, just for like complete sake. But once I get 98, I'll have the complete run, and then the offshoot stuff of it, like the like the summer special, and there was another special. Then there was that Fallen Angels miniseries, which is a really weird series.
Yeah.
But so I'm actually watching a copy on eBay right now that's only at about $100. It's a really beat up copy. There's like a bunch of spine ticks on it, and there's like tears in the back cover and bends and all this. So, but you know what? I don't have the money to like buy a super nice copy, so that's what I'm looking for, is a beat up copy that I can have just to have in the run, and maybe upgrade one day. I got Wonder Man #24, which completes my run on Wonder Man.
Nice.
And then I got some issues of X Factor. I got the first series. I got the -1 issue.
Oh, I hated the -1s.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah, I only got it because I needed it to complete the run, and I hadn't thought about it until I was looking the stuff up. I was like, oh yeah, there was that -1. Like, I guess I should have that to really say it's complete. I got the second printing of issue 71, which I already had the first print. I bought it when it came out, but that gold background on it does look cool.
It does.
I kind of wish Marvel would go back to doing that, like they did the second printing on this. It's the same thing like they did on New Mutants 87. Like, oh, we're just gonna make it a gold background. I already had this one, but the guy sent me the wrong one. So I already had the white cover for issue 100. I had ordered the red foil one, again, just for the sake of completion, to have each thing in it. He sent me the wrong one, so I emailed him, and he responded back and said, they must have sent, whoever it is that works for them, like, must have sent the wrong thing. I'll check with them and I'll get back to you. I was like, all right, well, I mean, get back to me, like, send me the one that I ordered. Like, there's nothing else to get back to me for. Like, I don't want this one. I already got this one. Send me the one I ordered.
Yeah.
This one I got this one off of eBay because it was cheaper than it was on Atomic Avenue. There's only a couple bucks. $149, which was the final issue of X Factor, where they thought Havoc died in a plane explosion, but it turned out he got thrown to an alternate world, and that was the Mutant X series, which was spectacular. Then the last thing I got is X Factor Annual #9. which
Cool.
I didn't even realize that I was missing until I was looking through all my stuff. So now with this stuff, I completed my my Wonder Man run. I'm one issue away from completing my New Mutants run, and I technically have the complete run of the first run of X Factor, but it'll be complete when I get the red foil of issue 100. Excuse me, of issue 100.
Very good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, man.
And the X Factor one and the Wonder Man one were two of the ones that were on my 2024 collecting goal. So that was nice to be able to cross those two off.
Right.
Check.
All right.
Really. Yeah.
Uncle Gary.
So that is it for me.
All right. Let's see what goodies we have today. Let's start with
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with some marvelous stuff. This is a George Perez variant, 1 in 15 or 1 in 10 or whatever. So it's a cable cover.
Oh, thank you, TJ.
Yeah. So
Why did has there been any word on why they switched those to ratio variants?
Yeah, probably so they make more money, I would imagine. So
I mean, I think they would make more money if they were just
if they had more to sell, yeah.
if they had
I would
like
think
they
so
had
too.
more regular ones.
I would think so too. Also got Spectacular Spider-Men 1. You have to check the inside art on that. Yeah, it is different art, but it still looks good.
Yeah.
Cap. I'm really digging this. Straczynski is fantastic with whatever he writes on there. Also got the Weapon X.
Yep.
Finishing the Gang War story. Finishes up in Daredevil. The last tie-in. So it's Daredevil.
Oh, I forgot that it ended there. I got to pick that up.
Well, let me
You're
see if
missing a map then.
Well, let me see. Is he missing a map? Oh, Sal. It's a map. Just says Tombstone on it.
Oh, that's
The
right.
final map. It's the final
Final
map.
lap.
Final
Oh,
map.
so Wyatt Earp's going to be in that one. Cool.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Exactly. Look, we got Lockheed coming back. Look at that. Got Lockheed in that issue. Now this,
Nice.
we'll see if you can see this issue is off. This Avengers issue. You see anything wrong with it?
Oh, is this the one where they bring Jarvis back?
Yes, Jarvis is back, and it's kind of a fun story. But the cut on this, it's elevated here. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's not cut right,
Oh,
which would be it just elevates there by
Right.
maybe
Oh, yeah.
a fraction of an inch. And I looked at the others we had today, and they're not like that. So this would be a production problem, which wouldn't count against me as a grade.
correct.
But it's just interesting that it's let's see, that it's cut differently. Let's see if I can let's put the X-Men in front of it, and all right. So here we go.
It's like a nice little oddity type thing to have.
Yeah. So see the difference in there at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
it
TJ.
doesn't,
It does not have Beast on it.
but it looks like a beast was doing the cutting. So that's the problem. Yeah. So
Did you see with X-Men that I guess the last issue that they're doing that ends like the whole Krakoan age that Chris Claremont's writing it?
oh, did not see that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the promo art they have for the cover, it's like Professor X in his wheelchair, and then Magneto's pushing it, and then you have like all the X-Men kind of lined up behind them.
Very nice. I look forward to
cool.
seeing that. The only independent single issue I got was Pine and Merrimack, which I'm liking a lot.
Okay.
This is a husband and wife private detective team. But I got a collected edition that, really speaks to me. Heat Seeker.
Mhm.
Hot
Nice.
redhead with hot built redhead. So, I've got a lot of experience with that. Great, just great book. And you get all the alternate covers and everything else. It's part of the Gun Honey series. Look at that cover. Oh, man. So good. But like it, I'm lucky. I should be looking at it. There's a lot of nudity in this too. So
Oh, if you like that, you should definitely be reading World Tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. So with my DCs, this book is so much damn fun.
Yeah.
It was.
The Creeper, the way he's supposed to be totally off his freaking nut, and he is just off his meds. And when Jack Ryder becomes the Creeper, it is a hoot. And Shazam, Billy Batson gets tricked into saying the magic words in a hilarious
that was really funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
in a hilarious way. And like Dan had mentioned, there's a metamorpho scene in here. And then there's
At the end.
Then there's a second scene that is really great with Metamorpho. So from the first page to the last page, I love this book. And here's a great rendition of the Creeper. That's exactly what the Creeper is. He is off his off the reservation, off his meds. The costume is as garish as there is, and
It hasn't been changed since it was first introducced.
No. There's another. There's the Dylan dog thing that Dan was talking about.
You should show the panel where Metamorpho was watching TV and he's got
show that.
Yeah, I don't want to give away. I don't want to give away the.
Don't give away the end. Don't give away the end.
But that page 4 one where he's sitting there and just has that
because
that balloon.
Ryder was great,
There, wait, my hand's there. There he is.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Ryder talking shit about him on the air.
Yeah. Yep.
So, just like I said, just a fun book. And again, the way Billy gets tricked into changing into Shazam had me laughing a lot.
Yeah.
So it was really good. A series I'm really digging is this Birds of Prey series. Yeah, Pam, pick it up. If you love the Creeper, I'm telling you, that is classic Creeper Jack Ryder stuff there. This Birds of Prey is really good. I love Barda in here calling the Batgirl, the Cassandra Cain Batgirl, calling her Little Bat. Calls her Little Bat all the time. I just love it. You like a gal that can kick your ass? So do I. How about that?
There you go.
Great cover.
That is a
fishnets and everything.
Yep. That is a fantastic. I'm going to kick your ass cover by Canaria. Here we go. Here we got the birds posing, Harley and Barda and Sandra Kane and Dinah and Zealot on there. And then, Barda's got bigger guns than I got. Look at that. So that's just a fun Barda cover. So they got me for 4 damn copies on that book.
Yeah, they did.
Jesus. Poison Ivy. I really like this book.
Poison Ivy's it's been top notch since it came out.
Oh, this just really a good book. Also got the Batman 145. Yep. I look forward to reading this. I got a ratio variant cover that is really cool of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that great?
That's awesome.
Yep. So we only had one. So, ownership has its perks sometimes. I also got Batman the First Night by Mike Perkins, Dan Jurgens. Perkins, I really like his art, and I really he did a Lois Lane, I think it's a 12-issue miniseries a couple years ago. That is a great read. Absolutely great read, dealing with her investigative journalism, and Perkins did the art, and it was really a gritty story. Superman, oh my God, Lois's life was really threatened and she was about to get killed. Superman was about to tear somebody apart. So, pretty good stuff. And I also got the alternate cover of that, which I really liked.
Oh, that's cool.
And again, that's that 1939 Batman with the cowl is shaped a little differently. The ears are a little, not just elongated, but separated a little further, and they go out a little bit wider. So cool back cover. So the bat, that's funny. So that's got the yellowish tinge. The other one has got a whiter tinge on it. The colors are a little different for the back.
Have you read that one yet?
Yes, I love it.
Is it good? Absolutely. Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely love it. For those of you that want to see the art, look at that.
It does look good.
I flipped through it as soon as I got it, and I was like, man, this looks really nice.
Yeah, so I did read this morning, and I loved it. So that is it for my new books. I do have a few. I only have 3 back issue things to show. One is 2 are Marvel books, and they're sci-fi. Flash Gordon
Oh, cool.
with a cool back cover.
Nice.
So this is
Wait a minute. That's not Sam J. Jones.
no, it's not. It's not. So that's the interior cover. So just cool, Flash Gordon, and it was 2 issues. So I got issue 1. This is issue 2.
When did this come out?
This has got
Or-
this. No, this has got to be late 80s, early 90s. 95. So later than I would have thought. 95.
Okay. No, it's still.
So, and it's got the paper where it's, it's like the
Glossy.
smooth, plasticky, glossy feel to it. And the
Nice.
inside pages are a little, like probably more of the Baxter type paper. So,
Mhm.
it's 2 issues. Got them both. So that's kind of neat. And then I got a Batman 279. So I own this issue. I picked it up off the rack when I was a kid. But look, it's a small one.
Oh, nice. Is that digest size?
Just about. It came with a model kit.
Oh,
Oh,
Came with monogram model kit, and I just added this to my CLZ. It is in there as part of that Batman run,
nice.
as an alternate to 279. So
that's
Very cool.
yeah, so it's kind of neat to have. And again, we'll show the. Let's
Did you
see.
get the model kit too, or just the book?
No, I just got the book. I just saw the book. So see, there's our difference
That's
Mhm.
cool.
size wise, but it's
Nice trash can size.
yeah. So it's just kind of neat to have that little book. And I'm like, and some ash cans, a lot of ash cans are just black and white. Who doesn't want to see the Joker getting his ass kicked by Batman and Robin? So there we go. So anyway, those are my old issues. So now let's go to showcase. Let's go.
Showcase
We're
time.
gonna this was Dan's suggestion a few weeks ago. Dave Stevens, the great Dave Stevens, died in I believe 2012, and he died I want to say March 11th, March 12th maybe. So this is close to that time. So we will celebrate some great Dave Stevens covers. I didn't pull all the ones I have of them, but I've got a good mix here. Chevelle Noir. Well, we'll start out with 7 because I love it so much.
That's nice.
Isn't that great? So
The color on that is just amazing.
yeah, it is. But what a great print that is. The Gila monster and the the gal, almost a little nip slip there, getting close.
Almost.
The prices of all these have started to go up the past year or so.
Yeah, I got this from a buddy of mine for less than 60 when I got it. This is easily doubled since then. Chevelle Noir 1. So that's the other. So he didn't do he did 2 covers in this series, and it was beautiful Dave Stevens. Here's Sheena.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so this was one of the 3D
They
books.
come with the glasses or something like that.
I imagine the glasses are in there.
Mm.
Have to check and see. I got a Rocketeer alternate cover,
Nice.
Oh,
which is kind of neat. And this was an interior panel. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, because she was Betty in the comic. They changed it to Jenny for the movie because they were afraid they'd be sued.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And the Dan and I have talked about this, the Dave Stevens documentary on Netflix. What's the name of it, Dan?
Well, it's not on Netflix, but it's on Amazon, and you can watch it on TV for free. Yeah,
Okay.
It's Drawn to Perfection.
Drawn to Perfection.
Ugh,
Highly recommend it. They get into the dates where Dave actually met Betty, who, Betty Page was his muse. And he met her, and it was just a very interesting relationship that they had. And he had he had a very interesting relationship with women. He loved women just as much as and as often as he could.
That one story where the guy talked about how he was talking to him at Comic-Con and the girl came up and he went away and came back. That was a great story.
Yep, absolutely. King Kong, great King Kong cover by Dave. So there you go. Oh, yeah, these books have all gotten so pricey. Planet Comics.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, all these Stevens covers. This one's gone up a lot too. The Seduction of the Innocent cover.
Nice.
I like that one.
So amid the pumpkins, there's a dude. Look at the dude there. So there you go. Like her outfit. Okay. They had a gal on the documentary. They were asking people, 3 words to describe Dave, and it was one of his models that, she had models, probably a relationship with him. She goes, yeah, 3 words for Dave. Tits and ass.
Nice. That's funny.
Betty Page cover.
Yeah, Stevens was one of the top guys for drawing beautiful women.
Yes, he was. Here's Betty. So that was a one-shot. That Betty Page comics. Here's a miniseries, Betty Page, Queen of the Nile.
Very cool.
That one's fantastic.
Yep, top coming off.
TJ's got a question here. Let me throw that up here really quick. What was the first 3D comic?
Man, there was an old Superman 3D comic.
Right. I think I had that.
I'm not sure if that was the first one, but I remember that being an old one. Here's 3 of number 2 of Queen of the Nile. But I guess I guess the Superman one, just because I can't think of one older than that. But it was old. Here's Betty, Queen of the Nile, number 3. Double your pleasure there. 2 Bettys. Who doesn't?
There you go.
Who wouldn't enjoy that?
The first 3D comic was 3 Dimension Comics from September 1953. It was a Mighty Mouse book.
Well, there you go. No wonder I wouldn't know, because I can't stand the little. I used to always think Mighty Mouse. Oh, Hulk 8. You're right.
Hulk 180.
Hulk 180.
It should be one of Hulk 180.
I didn't see that coming. I should have seen that coming in 3D. Absolutely.
People did jump on the 3D bandwagon when they did 3D Man.
Yeah. Yes, they did. That's the first Rocketeer. First, his own book. He appeared in Star Slayer first. There's issue 2. Rocketeer.
And here we thought TJ was trying to be serious too.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what?
We're over here answering questions for him and stuff, and he's like, no.
Know better. I love this cover.
That's a
great cover.
Yes.
Yeah. That is one of my absolute favorites. And here's the movie adaptation when the Rocketeer come out.
That's probably of all his Rocketeer covers, I think that's my second favorite one. My favorite one is that one, I can't even remember what it was on, but it was like the Target kind of background.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep. I like this boy. It's just like, God dang, he was almost at the good parts of Betty there, where one suntanned. So another great Rocketeer cover.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, love that. So much fun. And all right, one of the more recent ones I got. Who doesn't love some Space Vixens? This is one of the harder ones to find.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, a little bit of Space Vixens.
Speaking of Rocketeer, there was a cool. Oh, that's nice.
DNA agents. Yeah.
There was a cool crossover a few years ago that was the Rocketeer and the Spirit. That was a lot of fun.
Yes. Darwin Cook did it, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you, TJ. These are great covers. There's a Crossfire Elvis cover.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And the girl from DNA Agents is there that we just saw. All right. I got to be really careful with this one or Jamie will blow a gasket. Okay.
I'm good.
There we go. So these are some large naked breastises that I'm covering up. So Jamie, should I uncover them, Jamie?
You can send me a picture.
No, yeah, I'll send you the picture. No, we can't. It just take my word for it. And it must be cold where she's standing. Let me see.
Use your imagination.
I don't have a good imagination. You gotta send me proof or it never happened.
Okay, I'll send you a picture. There we go.
Nice.
Yep. So that's another cool Stevens cover. The Marilyn Monroe Crossfire issue.
Oh, that's a great one.
That is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of fun. Man, this guy was so good. I mean, what a shame he got sick and died. Fighting cancer so early.
Yeah.
And here's another 3D one, Jungle Comics.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's what I pulled out. I do have other Dave Stevens, but I didn't dig through and get them all. But this was a nice, healthy course of some Dave Stevens goodness.
The one that I really like, and everybody can you could Google it and find it easy or look it up on eBay or something. But it was the cover he did for Mr. Monster.
Yes,
that one.
Yes, I know what you're showing there. And Jamie, I'm gonna get a picture of this to send you, buddy.
That's great.
And he did a Johnny Quest cover too. That was pretty.
Yes,
cool.
he did. And I didn't. He also did an Airboy cover with
Airboy. Yeah, that one was really cool too.
Yeah. So the Johnny Quest, the Johnny Quest one was Jezebel Jade.
Yeah.
And it was really good. All right, I'm trying to get you without the glare. Yeah. and you can see how cold it was, Jamie. All right. The modern technology, the few things I can do, coming your way, buddy.
All right.
So
They call all the names they call you. Mr. IT must be one of them.
yeah, it is. Yep, that's right. Because my tech skills, I am lauded from all 50 states for my.
Yeah, that would make a good 3D cover.
That would be a great 3D cover. There you go. Or would that be a 3 double D cover?
Yeah, probably. Oh God. But no, those are again another great week of pulls, back issues, mail calls, slabs, just everything all around. So I think we're gonna call that one for today. And we will finish this off with everybody, guys. Thank you again for showing up. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you everyone watching right now at home. It takes you guys to build this community, and it's been great to see it grow and everything from, like I said, the chat to the comments that we've been getting. Real fast, Pam.
Awesome covers. Good story, Scary. That's for you, buddy.
But yeah, the Airboy stories that Eclipse did, the writer, was it Dixon that wrote them? They were really good. Airboy, of course, is a golden age character. And I really enjoyed, Chuck Dixon, what he did on those Eclipse stories. And they did do some compendiums of those also, which reprinted them, but it brought back these great characters: Airboy, Valkyrie, Skywolf, and we had our we've had a show about Man Thing, and we've had a Swamp Thing show here. All swamp monsters are derived from the Heap, who is the original swamp monster in comics, and that came from Airboy comics. So I highly recommend the Airboy, and the Eclipse Airboys in the 80s were very, very entertaining. So if you can pick them up, please do. They're pretty cheap too. The original issues are cheap, but if you want to have them in the compendium formats, maybe that's a better way you want to read them. But I highly recommend them. Fun books.
Definitely.
Awesome.
But Sale, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you? We're not doing Codex stuff.
All right. When I'm not here on the Codex Station, you can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner, and under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
Next up is the CGC verified artist that we have on the team, Dan.
Yes.
Ooh, in-house, baby.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. Go check it out. Give me a follow and give me some comments and let me know what you'd like to see me draw. I'm still in the process and probably will be for the next couple of weeks of posting the inks and the final covers for all the Christmas covers I did for these guys. And the only current thing
Thank you,
TJ.
Hey, listen, Dan Kelly, get him to 1,000 followers.
Yes.
We got a program, 1K for
K
DK.
DK.
What do
Yeah,
you say, Sal? Drag what across the line?
We got to get this big D across the finish line.
Yes, 1K for DK.
The only current thing I'm working on drawing is that Wolverine Deadpool drawing that I posted the start of a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. And after that, after I get that done, I plan to start trying to work on actually drawing the comic that I'm writing. So we'll see.
Very good.
Good. Got plans.
Yep. And who else has plans is this guy right beside me.
Well, you can find me at Comic Logic. I'm one of the proud co-owners there. You can see me every Wednesday getting my new books. Also, we are Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. So if you're in the Northern Virginia area, we would love for you to come. We got 3 events I want to tell you about. We have our 9th anniversary day, which is April 20th, Saturday. Please come out and see us there. Oh, thanks, Pam. Let me know how that works out. I really would love to see if I steered you in the right direction. I want you to be happy with that. Anniversary, 9th anniversary is April 20th. Also, our big event is on Free Comic Book Day, May the 4th, which is also Star Wars Day. Brendan Wayne, who plays the Mandalorian when the helmet is on, he will be there signing comics and photos, and you can meet him. So if you want to get your Star Wars on, go do that. And he's also John Wayne's grandson, which is a big deal to me. And then our last event in May the 19th is our Spring Lot Con. That's a Sunday, and we turn our parking lot into a mini Comic Con. So please come out there and visit us there. You can see me there. You know, at our Fall Lot Con, Dan and Sal showed up. You may see them there. So we'd love to have you come on by. And again,
Maybe we can get a booth.
There you go. Maybe. Well, I tell you what, we may be sold out for that. So we may have to, maybe in the fall, you can get a booth though. Also, we want to give love to Archduke Kevy, who started the Comic Character of the Day site on Facebook, where we all met through that site. So what you're seeing today, a lot of that has to, you know, if you're happy with this show and what we give you, you got to give a little bit of thanks there for Archduke Kevy starting that site where he highlights a different comic character every day. Today was Ghost Rider 2099. I do a cover of the day. Today I did a Ghost Rider 1879, just to throw a little monkey wrench in there. Dan Kelly will post, and it was a Frazetta cover. It's worth seeing. Dan Kelly will post a random panel of the day, a question of the day. Sal's a frequent contributor, and Jamie's eyes, like he's always watching this show. He always watches that site to make sure we're doing what we can for you. So the aforementioned creator, the builder of this wonderful station that didn't miss a beat when he was gone, because he built this thing solid, tough, built to withstand the primal forces that dragged him away from here. Didn't matter, because this edifice is solid, because that man, the high evolutionary, the master builder, built this thing. J-Dub.
Yes, thank you guys again for everybody that, you know, while I was out filled in, got shows done, you know, still listen to me while I was like feverish and being like, you're fired, which still holds true, because I don't know how he just lets himself in, but he does. It's like a revolving door. I don't get it. But
I have a key.
I got the key. I just let anything in from like what we've seen on your security cameras. But yeah, guys, again, go check us out at thecodexstation.com. It's your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, meet the team, let us know what you like and don't like, and so much more. But there is also something that Uncle Gary would like to give you that the rest of the team knows about.
Well, let me tell you, it's not just me. Everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
Here at the Codex Station, all of us, all the hosts, we have all the socials, and we would like nothing better than to give them to you.
Yes, and you can do that by checking out the Codex Station. So, guys, as always, this has been a fun one. I'm glad to be back. A little rusty, but I'm so happy just to be doing this again.
Did you say rusty trombone?
Just a little. But no, again, thank you all.
One time at band camp?
Yeah, one time at band camp. Thank you all for showing. Thank you, everybody in chat. And I love every single one of you. And we will see you